Welcome everyone to Mr. and Mrs. QuickFlip.com, where we teach you how to generate fast cash in real estate, flipping properties, and where you don't even need any money, credit, or experience. This is Matt with Mr. and Mrs. QuickFlip, and today I'm going to show you a quick training tutorial on how to navigate the web to research property. I did one before, and that was all about the tax assessor website, and today we're going to do the actual county records search as well. So I'm going to incorporate a few more things in there, and we can also look up back taxes. So when you're looking at properties, you're going to want to do a little bit of research sometimes to figure out what might be going on. You want to know if there's back taxes, you want to know if there's liens, you want to know if there's a mortgage on the property. All these things could hinder your deal. We've had a couple deals get all jacked up because of some of these things, where there may have been too much liens on the property to where there was more liens than what the property was worth. Obviously, same thing with mortgages. If the property is worth less than what it's owed on it, it's probably not going to be a good wholesale quick flip deal. So those are the things you need to kind of learn pretty quick, so you can kind of rule out that property and move on to the next one. So I just want to do a quick little video tutorial here, just showing you my screen and what I do when I do a little bit of research on properties. There's a lot of great online tools that are completely free. Obviously there's like Zillow.com, there's a couple other sites like that, Trulia. May do a quick tutorial on those sites. And then there's like the public information sites that are usually like the county sites. So the county tax assessor or property appraiser website, a lot of awesome information there. And then there's the county clerk's office, and that's where all the public records are stored, and that's all public information as well for the most part. So you can usually, if you kind of know how to navigate those sites, you can look up properties and see what might be going on behind the scenes. So before I get into it, make sure you've gone to Mr. and Mrs. QuickFlip.com, and if you haven't already, go to sign up for our free video crash course. It's completely free. It's a lot of great information on how to get started generating fast cash by flipping real estate. Teach you how to wholesale properties with very minimal marketing budget. Show you how we got started, and show you how you can be on your way to generating some fast cash. So go ahead and sign up for that. It's good stuff, and then definitely stay in touch with us on our website. I put out some training videos, me and my wife Courtney, on how to flip properties. We come out with different tips and tricks and strategies. So be sure you come to the site every once in a while and see what we've posted. And we're going to be coming out with a podcast soon as well, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, let's get started on this quick tutorial. I want to keep this under 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to try to go as fast as I possibly can. I'm actually going to try a property outside of my comfort zone. We're here in St. Pete, Florida, which is Pinellas County. So that's usually the site I go to when I need to do a property search. But I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone here and go to a completely different county where I don't really have any experience looking up properties in that area. And just for fun, I'm going to look up the house I grew up in as a kid, which is in Gainesville, Florida, which is Alachua County. So I'm going to just type in Alachua County clerks. I'm going to go to the county property appraiser first, because I think that one usually has the best information. So let's just go ahead and go to that site. So Alachua County Property Appraiser Office. Let's see, and usually on the left side it can tell you what to search for. You can search by parcel number, you can search by subdivision, owner name. I'm just going to search by address, since I know the address. Street number equals 2225, and it was Northwest 19th Lane. Do lane here, but let's see. Lane. Gainesville, Florida, and let's check it out. No, that's not right. Let's just set it right in here. 19th Lane, that's my house I grew up in. So it looks like this is the guy who bought it, or owns it now. Let's see, I think you have to click on this parcel number to get all the information. And here we go. Here's the legal description. Forest Ridge, blah, 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 lot 103. You can also use that identifier. Always kind of, when you're looking up stuff in the county records, you need to know the legal description. They usually don't go by address, so just know that. So here's some tax information. The tax assessed value. So right now it's tax assessed at $135. So it's good to know. And then you can go see when it was built. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, concrete block house, pretty solid house, 1,800 square feet. See that over here. Storage area, garage. Used to have a pool, but my dad filled the pool in when I was a little kid, which I did not appreciate. We moved in there in 1979. This is when I moved to Florida from Minnesota. So looks like my dad paid $63,500 for the house. So that's kind of neat, cool to know. And it looks like he sold it in 2000 for $118,500. So you actually can click on these links here for the probably shows like the deed and stuff, so I can show you that real quick. Let's see what pulls up. So that shows you the warranty deed. Yep, right back from 2000. Rolf Larson's my dad. He sold it to these guys who I have never met. I moved away from Florida after high school. I moved away from Gainesville after high school. Okay, so back to this site. Gonna go to, there's a link here, link to tax collector record. Let's see if this guy's been paying his taxes. So you can see here he's paid all of his taxes every year, so that's good. 2,077 bucks. I think most of the tax assessor sites kind of all roll up into this particular software program. They all kind of look the same, so I know in Pinellas it looks the same as this as well. So that's good to know. And then if you want to go to public records, you can go to usually go to Alachua County Clerk. Let's just go to the homepage here. County Clerk's office. So if you want to type in whatever county, County Clerk's office. Left here, search real estate, search official public records, and looks like you can type in the person's name. Here's the guy's name, and let's see if I can just leave that blank. Maybe I'll search all records. Pull up everything under this guy. So you can look in the legal description for whatever pertains to that property. So just remember it was Forest Ridge. So you can see that he's done a reverse mortgage here. So let's see what that looks like. Click on this. Adjustable rate home equity conversion mortgage. So he's got a reverse mortgage on it. So that's interesting. So he kind of sold the property back to his bank. So these assignments, I don't know what this means. Assignments. It's usually, I guess it means the mortgage company assigned it to another mortgage company. I think that's what that means. So that's good to have in public record if there's no tracing of an assignment of mortgage. Sometimes it's hard to get your title company to be able to deliver a clear title. So they need to show, like, if one company did your mortgage, say Chase did your mortgage, and then sometimes they assign it to a servicing company, a third-party servicing company. Now they hold the mortgage, but you need all that stuff recorded in county records, or else you need to get something in writing before you can buy or sell a house and be able to deliver a clear title. So that's that. Let's see if there's anything else interesting under this one, under that particular property. Forest Ridge. There's a 792. It's a different property though. Let's see. Anything else? I think that's it. So nothing too interesting there, but sometimes you can find liens and judgments. Looks like this guy has been pretty clean. He kept his nose clean. That's good. And not a whole lot of interesting stuff, but now you know that there's a reverse mortgage out there on this property. So if you're going to try to buy that property, you're going to have to deal with that bank and settle with them somehow to see what he agreed to with them, because essentially he's given them basic ownership of the house, and they're paying him monthly income. So that's how you do a property search in public records. It's always pretty cool to do. I like to know a lot of times what people paid for the house, and then if you can find out the mortgage, if they have a mortgage on it, you can find out if they are underwater or not. It's always good information to know. Sometimes you can't just find that just through a basic record search, because sometimes there might be a mortgage attached to the property that transferred from the prior owners, and maybe actually I'll just show you real quick the property that I put under contract where the deal fell apart because the person probably didn't even know that there was a mortgage just attached to it. Let's go here. Well, this is the property. I'll show you guys on this page here. Alright, search by address. This particular property here had it under contract. This is the Pinellas County appraiser site, but here's the property address, here's the sales comparison, this is the tax assessed value. But if you go down to the ranked sales, you see the most recent transaction was $1,500. So you know something's fishy. Somebody gets a house for $1,500. So what happened was, I think the prior owner assigned, or basically deeded the house to this guy for $1,500. And he basically probably knew that they were going to get foreclosed on eventually, but he's owned the house for almost 3 years now, and he only paid $1,500 for it. But we did a title search on it, and there was about $120,000 in mortgages tied to this property, so we couldn't deliver clear title, so we had to basically walk away from the deal. So I had it under contract for 20, had it sold for 25. We did the title search, and all these mortgages popped up that weren't satisfied, so it kind of killed the deal. And if you look under this guy's name, there was no mortgages under his name, so just doing it that way, you couldn't really tell anyway, because they were from previous owners of the house. So if you want to just keep going back, you can do that, or you just pay a title company to do a title search, and they can get all that stuff for you. So if you don't want to pay a title company to get some title info, to get lien info, judgments, you can actually go into the public records and look for some of that stuff yourself for free if you got the time and you know how to navigate those sites. So I encourage you to get familiar with your property appraiser site and your county clerk site on official records, so you can kind of start looking up this stuff and become your own little detective. It's pretty interesting sometimes. You'll come across some fun facts sometimes, and you kind of get to learn your market a little bit better as well. So that is my tutorial for the day, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too dry. It probably was, but just start getting familiar with this stuff, and you're going to be that much savvier of an investor down the road. And stay in touch with us on Mr. and Mrs. QuickFlip.com. Be sure to go through our video crash course on generating fast cash with real estate, and let's all make some big money. Okay, guys. All right, I'm signing off. Next tip, I might do a little video tutorial on Zillow.com and how to make that a useful tool to get information. So that's it for me, guys. Have a great day and go out and make some money. All right.